Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is So Much to Say YouTube TV. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. So Much to Say YouTube TV is the place that you come to learn and grow, because we discuss socially relevant things mixed with a splash of humor. If you know you have tissue paper feelings, this probably isn't the channel for you. However, since you're here, I just need for you to do two things. Hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and turn on that little bell so that you get the notification every single time that I go live or upload something new. I'll see you soon. Bye.
I was involved briefly with a married man who believed he had the courage to leave his wife to be with me and to live his truth. This isn't the typical story of a married man promising to leave his wife for a secret lover. Rather, this is a story in part about a gay man who knew he was gay before he got married, but chose to marry a woman because he didn't know how to break free. Rocky and I met on a gay social media site 3 months after I returned to the East Coast to live, and just 11 months after he was married. At the time we met, he was living and working in Dubai as a contractor for the government on a military base, while his wife was stationed in Tallahassee, Florida, where they had a home. In one of the first messages he sent me, Rocky shared that he was married, but that he had regrets. He explained that he had come out to his mother and siblings when he was 18 years old. He sat there.
To listen to more of One Thing for Certain, Two Things for Sure, a memoir continued, visit audible.com.
One of the best parts of life is when you can admit the truth to yourself about yourself. Cyberspace is a world where one can become something he isn't, but everything he dares to be. I wasn't interested in getting attached to anyone, and I knew I wouldn't take anyone I met online seriously. I had multiple screen names to increase my chances of meeting someone attractive. The majority of the profiles noted HIV negative under status, but I knew better from the work I had done in the HIV community. I knew 1 out of 3 black gay men was positive. The messages I found in my inbox validated me in my depression. In some strange way, they reinforced that I was worthy and deserving. My days consisted of waking up and logging on to see how many messages had accrued overnight. Months passed before I got honest with my therapist about what was happening with me. And before I knew it, I heard myself say, I've been having sex with people I meet online. To listen to more of Words Never Spoken in Memoir, visit audible.com.
Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and I'm inviting you to join my Patreon. Don't know what a Patreon is? It's my official video diary with only exclusive content that you won't see anyplace else. It's easy to join. Just visit patreon.com/Craig the Writer Stewart. Here's what you'll find on my Patreon. A day in my life, whether that's dinner with friends or a typical workday. Live Q&As with members of my Patreon about each episode of the T.S. Madison Experience and what I was really thinking. I'll even bring you on vacation with me. The video will make you think that you were right there. And last but not least, for all of my aspiring writers, I give you first-hand, one-on-one, personalized attention, answering all of your questions about publishing and self-publishing. So what are you waiting for? Join now. Swipe up or visit www.patreon.com/Craig the Writer Stewart. I'll see you soon. Oh, and one more thing. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Craig the Writer. Do it now.
Babe. Carlson. What you doing? Somebody sent $4 to the Cash App. They told me $2 is for you and $2 is for me. We can put it together and get one smoothie and split it. It's not enough for tax though, right? Okay. Hey, girl, hey. hey, girl, hey. And look, it really ain't enough after Cash App take its fee from me. So that $4 then dropped down to $3.86. So what's half of $3.86? $1.93?
Something you can keep.
We got $1.93 each.
Something you don't have to send me.
But I appreciate you, Mantra. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, boy, hey. Excuse me.
You get to Walmart.
I was gonna say, what you better go and get it now? Good day, thinkers. We just finished dinner. Let me get my water. Good day, thinker. No, come right here because we're about to talk about the honest hour real quick. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is the Facebook and YouTube live versions of So Much to Say. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. What's up? Is that Dele from London, from the UK? The folk are watching from everywhere. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's been a minute since I've seen you guys. Thank you, Aisha, for the Snapchat, for the Cash App. And Adriana said, here's $4. Carlton can get, what her message say? She said, wait a minute, let me get the message. Hold on. Adriana said, Carlton can get a large smoothie.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Much appreciated.
Thank you, Alice Parker and Ricardo J and Aisha Green and Jazz H. Oh, she said she got her stimmy. She didn't include you in this one, though, so ain't none of this one for you. Thank you, Dewan. I want to make sure everybody is seated in their proper sections. Those of you, I saw somebody said, is there a disability section? Yes, we have a disability section.
Start charging you a venue fee for these videos.
A venue fee?
Yeah. It's a free venue. You didn't use my office, my living room, now my new loft. Just you get a lot of back.
My hair just growing in. Look, it's just all over my head.
You trying to deflect from the question, from my statement?
Oh, we have 4 books that we need to donate tonight, people. Kimberly Davis, she got money, and so she donated some books. I have 4 books to gift tonight. But I wanted to remind you guys about the Honest Hour. You guys have showed your ass for the Honest Hour coming up on March 27th. That is when we're going to do the next Honest Hour.
What day? March 27th.
It's a Saturday. It's Saturday. I need to schedule that so you guys can see it and set your reminders. But yeah, the next Honest Hour is going to be Saturday, the 27th at 9 p.m. You've already started sending some nice stuff. Carlton, he's going to wear some shit tomorrow.
I am.
I actually almost
I'm not gonna say what it is, but
I actually almost put on one of the hoodies tonight. If you want to participate in the Honest Hour, thank you, Lola. If you want to participate in the Honest Hour because you have a business, a small business, and you'd like to send your product in for us to review it, then please send it to this address. Thank you, Lola, for putting that down there.
only if you want to, our honest opinion.
Yes, indeed. Because if you have tissue paper,
Feelings.
don't send your shit over here because we're going to be really honest. Now, Carlton is a lot more diplomatic than I am. He's a lot more diplomatic than I am. But we're going to grade you on your packaging. We're going to grade you on the product itself. We're going to grade you on the, it's also packaging, but it's like
twisting. What are you describing?
Like, we're going to grade you on the packaging that you send it in. Not necessarily, I don't care what the box looks like. But what I'm talking about, like some of you have sent items and you've enclosed it in like nice little bags, like, and then you put it in the box. So we're going to grade you on your bag or whatever you package it in. But the actual packaging that the product is in is what I'm trying to say. Right. Like your labels and stuff like that, right? Mm-hmm. So if you have a, Sarah said, yeah, Carlton is a bit more polite. So if you guys have a product and you want to send your product in for us to review it, and if you have a website, you don't have to have a website, but if you have a website, include that information, include your social media information, because all of that information will see how, hold on. See how this is, see how Craig the Writer Stewart and the Cash App is scrolling at the bottom? Your website is going to scroll at the bottom. We're going to take nice pictures and we're going to make sure that we put your picture up on the screen like this of your product. Well, I can't do it. Well, yes, I can, like this. So we're going to put your product up there so the people can see it. Like, we're really prepared. So if you have a product, send it in to the Honest Hour. All right. So that's going to be Saturday, March 27th. Is that all I wanted to say? About the honest hour. But yeah, Carlton's already talking about wearing some of the shit tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna wear something tonight.
Very pro-black.
Very pro-black. But anyway, we want to make sure everybody is seated in the correct section. So like those of you that belong in the GED section.
You see people in the comments are saying because of our comments or critiques on their products, they've already started fixing the issues.
Oh, well, good. That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
And my girl over at Ninth Silo, she has sent more product. She got a promo code already set up that will be set up for you guys. So that when, if you like her product, then I'll have a promo code for you to give you that night so that you can get a discount, on your purchase, right? Kimberly, I saw your message today as well. So we got more products that are still coming in. So make sure that you send your product. But yeah, make sure you're seated in the correct section. GED, we got baby nurses, we got CNAs. Did he just set his phone up on my neck? Do you see how he just set his phone?
I read the comments.
So you set the phone on my neck?
You don't know.
I feel it. What you mean I don't know?
I mean, you'll be fine.
You think I'm paralyzed back there?
Continue acting for the camera.
Is it Dele? He said he doesn't know what the GED section is. He's from the UK. Isn't that general education degree? Isn't that what it stands for? General education degree. That's when you drop out of high school, Dele. But anyway, we want to make sure that those of you that are in the HBCU section, those of you that are in the heavy ankle section, what else? What are the other sections? The high school diploma section. Oh, it's general education diploma. General education diploma. That's what it is. Oh, somebody's in South America. Hey, Natha, over in South America. Natha. Okay, I'm sorry. Look. Do you read that one, Carlton?
Love and blessings to you. Keep us updated on the way.
On the wedding day. Thank you for the super chat, Dana. I appreciate that. So those of you that have heavy ankles, please make sure that you sit in the area that has padded cushioning on the floor.
They said come through strong neck. The phone ain't that heavy.
And those of you that was a sexual joke, strong neck. Those of you that have fluid on your elbows and things, from all of the salt and things. Speaking of salt and things, you want to make sure that you go ahead and purchase your Goalie gummies. They're available with a promo code. The promo code is Craig the Writer Stewart, and you'll get 10% off your purchase and free shipping. That information is down in the video description. Kimberly Davis is donating 4 copies of 4 books. Okay. So the first 4 people, I saw there were a couple people that mentioned that they don't have any books. If you do not have any books, please go over to CraigTheWriterStewart.com. It's scrolling on the bottom. That dinner is really trying to terrorize me. If you don't have any books, go on over to CraigTheWriterStewart.com and send me your name, your YouTube name.
I guess you wanted to be in the video. You want to say hello to the people?
Back up. Send me your YouTube name if it's not your real name, but then also send me your government name and a physical shipping address, not a P.O. box, because we can't ship the P.O. boxes. All right. And then let me know which book you want. Let me know which book you want. Now, remember, you can't have any copies of any of the books. Now, I have a registry of the books that have been sent out, so I will be looking through that to make sure that you do not have any copies of the books. Kendra Mitchell said, those gummies are working. My ankles are not heavy any longer. That's what she meant to put at the end of that. Any longer. He is really doing the most over there.
He knows you're on camera.
Right.
What else are you talking to the people about?
Oh, so I wanted to tell you guys that so here's something that I wanted to talk about. So my girl Anita Baker, that's my girl. What?
Somebody said, "Call the music guy dog now because he blew."
They said the phone has not moved. No, it is not. It's still there. So listen, my girl Anita Baker, she is asking you guys to stop streaming her music on all platforms, whether it's on Apple or Spotify or Pandora. She does not want you all to stream her music because she's trying to own the rights to her masters. Delay. Is it Delay? How do you pronounce that? How would you pronounce that? Is it Delay?
Dell.
Dell?
D-E-L. I would say Dell.
We can ship the books we can ship the books out internationally if you're willing to pay the international shipping costs. But it probably would be better if you purchase through Amazon or download the Audible version, which I am reading, or you can download, the version on your Kindle or your iPad. Or
how long did it take to record the Audible version?
The first book is 337 pages. It took me, I think it was a month. It took me a month to record it. And then the second book is about 100 pages less, and it took me about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But so she does not want you guys to stream her music because she's trying to own her masters. And so basically, if you guys stop streaming her music, then the record label that owns the masters won't see value in owning them because nobody's playing it. And then once they relinquish it to her, the masters, then you guys can go back and start supporting again and that kind of thing. Now, of course, she comes from the era of music where nobody was really trying to own their masters. You know what I'm saying? But I always wonder about that. So like if you no longer, if you get to own your masters, obviously you make all of the profit and stuff, but wouldn't she have to buy the masters back from the record label? She would have to. I think she would have to purchase the. What did Rita ask me? They worry me about Rita. What did Rita ask me? They keep forgetting that it's like 900 comments coming through here. But I think she would have to purchase the. Yeah. So Dante said, yes, she would. She would have to purchase them. So then I guess ultimately you would still own it, and so you could recoup that money. But I guess if you paid $5 or $10 million to own your masters, how long would it take to really recoup that money back?
Is it worth it in the end?
Is it worth it in the end? I mean, I guess in terms of perpetuity, like something to will to her children, to own the music, I guess it would make sense for that. But I mean, because people aren't, if she paid, I don't know how much it would cost to buy her masters, but let's just say she had to pay $10 million. I think it would take a while for her to.
Does Nita have kids?
Yeah, she got two boys. Mm-hmm. She just has 2 boys, I believe, right? They think they know everything. Somebody in here. No, I used to go to school with her, so she got.
Or knows somebody who knew somebody who went to school with her.
Right. Yeah, she lived down the street. Because see, what I told y'all, when Niecy Nash came out and started dating, got married to that woman, mm-hmm. One of you emailed me and was like, oh, yeah, I actually went to high school with her. She's always been a lesbian. Mm-hmm. She's always been a lesbian. But please don't tell nobody I said it. Said Anita has 2 boys. Yep, 2 boys. But anyway, I had quite an eventful weekend.
Thanks to you.
What does this say? It has been 30. It has to have been 30 years. I'm trying to think. So this past weekend, we went to a surprise party.
Dinner.
We went to dinner on Sunday. We hung out separately Saturday. What did we do Friday?
Lindsay.
Oh, yeah, we hung out with Lindsay, his friend Lindsay on Friday. And that was it. Gladys is coming in town in a couple weeks. She's coming here the week after next. So I will be sure to give you plenty of Patreon with Gladys. I don't know if I'm going to be able to commit to a live with Gladys because we will be moving and shaking while she's here. Let's see. So that's what. So speaking of masters, so he says writers own their masters. Stevie, Aretha, Prince, Janet, Mariah. She signed a deal, so why should she get the masters for free? Well, yeah. So yeah, she definitely would have to pay for them. She'll definitely have to do that. And remember, they fronted her all of that money and put those albums out. They promoted it and did all of that stuff. Did y'all ever tell me what Rita was trying to ask me?
Yeah, we've been talking about Rita for 10 minutes.
Look, she said I'm about to ask Cooper. Well, who is Cooper? That's Copper, but I don't know about Cooper. Poor,
know her.
hashtag poor Kimberly. But see, this is the reason too why I wanted to self-publish my own stuff, because I didn't want to have like some major publishing company own my stuff. Rita, did you finish? Did you ask me which did you all finish asking me what did Rita want? What did Rita want? Thank you, Angelique, for the Cash App, and Samantha and Althea Cook and Janelle Hearn and this is my girl Tanny Joy. I was trying to remember whose name that was. Sonny Jackson and Mantra. Look, Mantra redeemed herself because she sent that $4 for us.
What'd she do? She sent $1 more?
No, she didn't send $1 more. But she didn't say to split this one with you. Mantra didn't say to split this one. Oh, Rita trying to get grandfathered into the Patreon for $5. Where was Rita that night when I opened it up for $5 that night before the TV show started? Where was Rita that night? We're not making any more not receptions. What's the word? Exceptions. We're not making any more exceptions for Rita. We're not grandfathering Rita in. Rita should have signed up that day when we offered it for $5. She told me she fell asleep. Well, if you had put those cigarettes down, you wouldn't have fell asleep. Now, you know what? You know what we need to tell them about? We need to tell them about the equalizer. So Carlton and I started. My teeth look really good on there. He just pulled it up on the TV, and I'm on this screen up here in front of me. But look. Oh, you can't see the comments from the TV? Oh, I didn't know that. They talking about Rita deserves it, Craig. Poor Rita. Rita should have put them cigarettes down. She got money for them cigarettes. Rita was on the Patreon once upon a time. Right? Rita was on the Patreon once upon a time. Rita decided to withdraw her membership, but she didn't stop smoking cigarettes. She had money for them cigarettes. Oh, the people in the comments saying they love the equalizer.
They just started watching it last week.
Amber said, fell asleep. She must be smoking lavender. Oh my God. Hashtag poor Rita. But yes, we love the equalizer. Well, I can't say Carlton loves it. I love it. Do you like it?
I enjoy it. Yeah.
We enjoy it. We enjoy the equalizer. It's a how did you describe it? You said it was like a
It's like the black NCIS.
It's like the black NCI what?
Yes.
It's like the black NCIS, right? But you also before that you said it was kind of like crime show.
It's like what? Yeah, it's like what,
right. But before that, you said it was kind of like the female version of Black Lightning, without all of the superpowers and stuff.
Right. It's another version.
It's another version.
Without.
Yeah, that's Queen Latifah's show, and so it comes on. What is that? NBC.
Mm-hmm.
It's on NBC. It's on NBC. But we only watched the first one. Carlton saw the original one because this is a remake, right?
I don't know if it's really based off of.
Oh, there it is.
It's called the same.
The
That's
comment.
not the live version.
What? What you mean? Those are the comments.
Right, but it's not the live.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I know what you're saying. They said it's on CBS.
What'd you say?
I said NBC.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so yeah, it's on CBS. My apologies. But it's called The Equalizer. Queen Latifah is the executive producer and she stars on the show. And we only watched the first episode so far. No, did we watch two? We watched 2 episodes. So we got a third episode. But listen, when I tell you I actually like it, it's not really campy, but it's kind of campy. Because there's a scene in the first episode. There's a scene in the first episode where she goes into this warehouse and she realizes that there's a bomb in the warehouse. So she's trying to get out of the warehouse before the bomb detonates, right?
Let me tell you, they didn't use a stunt double.
They did not use a stunt double. So she running out the building. She got on this coat. She got on this coat and like these boots. And she's trying to get out of the building before it blows up. And when I tell you, it blows up and she falls on the ground. And I said to Carlton, well, they sure didn't use no stunt double because it was definitely her.
It was believable. Now, they had a Queen Latifah flipped up, doing flips as it blows up. You know how normal action TV shows do.
Oh my God.
Now, Queen Latifah's ass did not flip.
Right.
They already put her on a motorcycle. We knew that wasn't her.
Okay, then look. Now there's a scene. That's what I'm going to say next. There's a scene where she's on this motorcycle and she's chasing this police van. And I said to Carlton, I said, then they know damn well that it's not Queen Latifah because the stunt double's legs were so thin. she was so slender. and Queen Latifah's a nice thick girl. She ain't fat, but she's a nice thick girl. And when I tell you, yeah, that's how she fell out of the building. She just literally dropped. like she just ran and just fell. She does ride a motorcycle in real life. She does, but that wasn't her on that motorcycle in this TV show. But anyway, so we started watching that. So I do like it. So I wanted to tell you guys about that because it's interesting. And okay, so before I signed on to the live, I saw that Sharon Osbourne was doing an interview with ET Entertainment Tonight, and she was trying to explain what Amber said. Carlton got on them ass clapping pajama pants. These are those Golden Girl pants that we like. Well, he had them first, and then I went and ordered some because I liked them.
They're a Christmas gift.
Yours were a Christmas gift?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, back to Sharon Osbourne. So when I tell you, I'm just so sick of white folks trying to act like they don't know what's racist and what's not. Like, you really needed a tutorial. Like, I will say that Cheryl Underwood did a really, really good job of handling that because God didn't bless me with that kind of patience. I would have cussed her and every white person on the set out that day. I would have cussed everybody non-black out. And then I'd have left, and then I'd have been going down to the unemployment office trying to get unemployment for the work that I did over at The Talk. Isn't it called The Talk? Is that show called The Talk? So anyway, but she was just trying to explain on ET Tonight. They need to fire her. Like, use your social media and hashtag fire Sharon Osbourne. Because the reality is, first of all, you had no business defending Piers Morgan so publicly. Now, I could see if he was your friend in real life. I understand that he's your friend in real life, but when it's so controversial like that, I don't know if I would have spoken to that. I don't know if I would have said anything. You know what I mean? I don't know if I would have taken a side, is what I'm saying, so publicly. And for her to defend him and basically say that the things that he was saying about Meghan weren't racist. First of all, it's so he's clearly biased because I don't know if you guys know the story. I think I talked about this last week, but Piers Morgan actually dated Meghan. He took her out one time. It was one date. And then at the end of the date, he put her in a taxi and she took the taxi to another party. And that's where she met Prince Harry. And so he's basically been upset and at her since that time. Like, he's been, because he's a journalist in the UK, And he's really been doing a lot of stories on her, and they really have been racist. A lot of the statements that he's made, even like the thing that we were saying the other day, we were talking, who were we talking to? When he said there was an article, well, he didn't say this, but there was an article that came out that said Prince Harry knocked up actress.
Oh, it was on that documentary.
Yeah, it was on that documentary that we saw.
No,
it was the Oprah interview. It was the Oprah interview. And he said knocked up.
It was one of the tabloids.
It was one of the tabloids, but it was
said Prince knocks up actress.
Right.
They were already married by then.
Right. And so, like, why are you trying to make it seem like, yeah, it was very disrespectful. And they would have never said that about any of those white people that married into the family prior. And the other thing that I was really agitated, the fact that, let me go back to Sharon Osbourne. The fact that she sat there and tried to come with those sorry ass tears and tried to pull Cheryl Underwood together. Like, I just don't have any patience any longer with trying to explain to white folks what's racist, what racism looks like. It's just pointless because, again, I've said this so many times before, it's intellectually lazy of white folks in 2021 to try to pretend that they don't know what racism is or to try to pretend that it no longer exists.
Remember that reminds me, remember that story that I told you probably sometime last year where someone I used to work with, like back in college, reached out to me. And I think they're very like heavily involved in the church, white church, whatever. And reached DM me and Instagram and said, hey, I'm doing this panel. Would you mind coming on as a Black man and explaining how you're feeling with the current climate of the world? Like, how do you feel as being a Black man right now in this world's climate? I'm like, thank you, but no thank you. Like, I'm not about to sit on this panel of all white people and explain how I'm feeling.
Right.
I was like, no, I don't even think I actually replied. I was a little offended that he even sent that to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, just the fact that she said, but here's the thing, Holly Robinson Peete tried to explain that she had some racial tendencies. And see, here's the thing. Here's what I will say to Black folks that are watching. Race, and to the white people, racism isn't just about how white folks treat you. It's not just about saying nigger or, those kinds of things. It's also about being excluded from certain shit, not having the privilege of knowing about certain things that are going on, resources, or having access to education, or, like, you can see racism in any aspect of this society, whether you're talking about the housing industry, because we were talking about this at dinner the other day, and I was telling, who were we with? And I was telling,
Kendra.
Yeah, we had dinner on Sunday with my friend Kendra, and I was saying to her about I was telling them about Kathy Hughes. You guys know Kathy Hughes. She owns Radio 1 and TV 1, Black woman. And when she started that radio station, she borrowed $1 million from a bank, and she went to 31 banks. They all told her no. The 32nd bank gave her a chance, and it was a Hispanic woman that gave her a chance, right? And gave her the money. So she started, doing this radio station rather. And then so she started getting in advertisers. And for those of you who don't work in entertainment or media or whatever, typically when an advertiser advertises with you, you get paid under what's called net 30. So you get paid 30 days after the work is done. So if they advertise on your radio station, they might advertise for the month of March, but you may not get paid until April 30th, 30 days later. So long story short, she had all of these advertisers that had already paid. And so she needed, but they weren't paying her, the money wasn't going to come in for like another 30 days. So she needed to be able to make her payroll because she had staff, she had employees. So she went to the bank to get a loan for like, I think $40,000 to be able to make her payroll. And the bank turned her down. And so somebody said I talked about her last month. This was a great story. So her business manager went with her to the bank, and they said to the bank manager, so you mean to tell me you won't loan her $40,000 to make her payroll, but you'll loan her $40,000 to buy a car? You know how they'll give us money to buy a car in a minute. in an instance. So racism shows up in so many different ways. So they would have rather she lose her business than to loan her the money so she can make her payroll. So, I just think that it's really unfortunate. And so the reality is I just get so tired of having these conversations with white folks to bottom line it. And like I said, Cheryl Underwood handled it a whole lot better than I would have. Yeah, because I just don't know if I would have had that kind of patience. I really don't. My friend Kim just sent me an article about Taylor Swift. It says Taylor Swift is still fighting the battle over her masters, and here's why it's so important. So let me read this real quick.
In the meantime, did anybody watch the Grammys on Sunday? It was Sunday, right?
I did. I mean, it is. I didn't watch it.
I haven't heard anyone say how it is. I didn't watch it, so I was going to ask you guys how it was. I heard Beyonce made an appearance.
She did.
Mm-hmm.
She was there. She won Song of the Year. Taylor Swift won Album of the Year. Megan Thee Stallion won Best Rap Song of the Year. So yeah, so I just saw those couple highlights. But here's the thing. So I briefly read over this article about the masters. So obviously the masters means that you have control over the music and where it goes. Okay. So for example, we went to see, did I talk about this on my Patreon? I don't know if I did or didn't. We went to see the premiere of Aretha. Well, it's called Genius. It's called Genius. It's the television series with Cynthia Erivo, right? And so you guys know he works in television and film. So we got to go to a pre-screener of the first episode. I thought it was pretty good. Carlton, not so much. But at any rate, they could not even play the song R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They couldn't even play that in this movie or this television series, Genius, because the people that are the producers that are creating Respect, the one with Jennifer Hudson that's coming out in August, they purchased the rights. So
it was originally in our script.
Right. So go ahead.
We had to change the song once we found out that they purchased the rights. I mean, we could have tried to buy it, but they weren't going to.
Right. So I don't know if you guys caught that, but he was saying that originally the song Respect was in the show Genius.
That he was working on. It's a pivotal moment, I think.
Yeah, it's pivotal to her career. Yeah.
Take it out and replace it. And I actually think it, backfired on the show's end.
Right.
What can you do?
So after the show was done, so they didn't you say they had to go back in and redo that part or something?
No, it was before we actually started shooting.
Oh, before you started shooting it. So then they couldn't even use it. So basically, whoever owns the masters gets to decide who gets to use the song. What, you know what I'm saying? Like Prince owned his masters. And remember, before Prince died, you couldn't even stream his music nowhere. And that was because he didn't want you to stream his shit. He didn't want you to stream his stuff. You couldn't stream his music until after he died. And of course, his family made it available or, because they owned his catalogs, his music catalogs. So, of course, if you own your masters, that's where the money is. So if anybody ever wants to use your music for a commercial on TV or a movie, like they have to go through you to get permission to use it. And of course, you get a big check for giving them, for licensing the song to them is basically what happens. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Here they're saying that Aretha's family wants to boycott the show.
My mother was telling me that. Kim and I were talking about it earlier. My mom and I were saying, Kim was saying earlier that her family didn't stand behind Genius, the one with Cynthia Erivo.
I have a feeling it's because it's a little too real.
That's what I think too.
Because there are some scenes that, show her or her family not in the best light. And Aretha had always been about her image and what she put out there. And this is something visually that shows all the dirt behind the scenes. So I don't know if that's necessarily it, but that's my first guess.
When is P-Valley coming back? They asked him about P-Valley. He ain't working on P-Valley.
I'm not going back. But it starts shooting. Is it?
Didn't they say June?
Probably not. It's another couple more months. Because prep starts next month. So.
And then Derek J is trying to work on with their hair and stuff. So I think he sent his information over. So I don't think they start until like June. Start filming. So I mean, that shit probably ain't coming on what, to the end of the year?
End of the year, beginning of next year.
Yeah. So you got a while for P Valley. So you need to go find you another. Go over there and watch The Equalizer. If you have not seen The Equalizer, watch that part when Queen Latifah run out of that building, and she throw herself on the ground when that bomb goes off. But
how do they know I met Samuel? Someone just commented.
Exactly, Twan, huh? Carlton, how was it for you to meet Sam? I don't know how they said. I don't know how they know that because I haven't done a live. Carlton just met Samuel Jackson Saturday. I haven't done a live, so I don't know how they know that.
Interesting. I don't think I posted it on Instagram.
But yeah, exactly. The same thing with Aaliyah. Like, her family has not released her music on streaming platforms either. I think you can get a couple songs, but those are usually songs that were on like soundtracks, like movie soundtracks. Oh, they said I mentioned it on Patreon. See, they all telling stuff that we talk about on the Patreon. You ain't supposed to tell us stuff we told on Patreon. But
you are giving snippets, so they can go over there and subscribe. $10 a month.
Rita, she got $15 to pay for.
$10.
She got $15 to pay for cigarettes for them. What kind of cigarettes you smoke, Rita? She's like a Camel girl.
Joe the Camel.
She like a Camel girl. Yes, I am caught up on Married at First Sight. I think I have. When does it come on? What day does it come on? But I think I'm already caught up. Yeah, Coco said that's because her uncle owns the masters and he filed bankruptcy. She's talking about Aaliyah. So yeah, so Aaliyah, her uncle Barry Hankerson owned Black Ground Record Company. Remember, I used to write music, so I used to know all of this shit. I used to know all of the record companies, who was on what label. And remember when Tony Braxton had that lawsuit with Babyface and L.A. Reid? She went over to Black Ground Music. That's when she did Hit the Road. No, Hit the Freeway. It was called Hit the Freeway. And that's when I think her career went down. Sarah said, yes, the tea over at the Patreon is worth $10. Hey, girl, hey. Dante said, I am in tears. Look at what's this? Dele? He didn't put how much $10 is in pounds, UK money.
Is that where he lives?
Mm-hmm. He's in the UK. I do not tell everything that's on the Patreon. Stop. Look at Renee talking about, nah, Craig, I heard you say it on here. I can't afford Patreon. I did so. And where's your stimulus check?
We take stimulus.
Oh, you know what I want to talk about too? Speaking of Now Behold the Lamb, Kirk Franklin and his son. I'm so sick of hearing about that.
Mentioning that in the comments. I
am so sick of hearing that. Mantra said, check your cash app. Oh, she really trying to redeem herself after sending that $4 through here, them 8 quarters.
How much did she
No. $4, that's 16 quarters. Sorry. Didn't do my math right.
Look at that. You didn't even tell me about that.
No, she just sent that one.
You didn't even tell me.
No, she just said, check your cash app. This is the one I said she didn't say this was anything for you. She just sent this one.
Mm-hmm. I see that one there.
That was Mantra.
Look, for you and Carlton right there.
Well, I didn't get to that one yet.
I would have, if I didn't look, I would have never seen
Y'all
it.
stop putting his name in this memo here.
See how he does?
I'm just playing.
I never seen it.
Y'all stop putting his name in this memo.
My cash app is $C Lee Studios. Y'all just send it over.
I'm gonna need 10% of that.
Oh, hell no.
But wait, so we want to talk about this Kirk Franklin thing. First of all, I believe his son put that video out because he really thought that church folk were gonna turn on Kirk Franklin because he was over there cussing like 19 sailors.
They all related.
That's one. 2, them church folk cuss and fuck just like everybody else. Keep on thinking that they don't. And the third thing I want to say about Kirk is y'all didn't stop supporting him or banish him from the church when he told y'all he enjoyed porn. Now, the streets have been talking about Kirk for years. Now, they didn't. He just said porn. I'm going to leave it there.
That doesn't equate to anything homosexual.
I didn't say that it did. I'm telling you what
You experienced firsthand?
no, I've not experienced it firsthand, but you know, the community is very small, and I know someone that did.
Gays can never keep their mouth shut, huh?
But at any rate, I didn't say anything. You pulled that out of me. I didn't say that just because he enjoys porn that it had to be gay porn. But what I'm saying to you is, you know, when he told y'all that he was he was, you know, addicted to porn, he just didn't spill all of the beans. You used to work at the church. You know all the people over there at that church was part of the community. You trying to act like them people over there at the church that you work with weren't part of the community? You trying to act like all them people over at the church that where you were working weren't part of the community?
I don't question.
You didn't have to, because you had some of them gay friends over there at the church that y'all used to come over here and hang out. And when all of the straight church members left, the gay ones would hang around. You trying to act like you don't know that the people over at the church was part of the community.
He's a mess.
Knowing all of the people over there that's creative at the church, they're usually part of the community.
Ooh, they sending me money to
Let me see.
You see how he broke his neck?
Let me see.
To see what y'all doing?
Let me see.
Have nothing. Don't worry about it.
Because if it's anybody that sends something in here, you're not getting double. Open it up so I can see it.
No.
Open it so I can see it. Well, I'm not sending you nothing until I see what's in there. Because if any of them that already sent you something in here, oh, Mantra said check your cash. Oh, so then you're not getting these.
See how he does me?
That's Mantra.
That means she want me overflow.
They
want me in overflow.
You living in my overflow. You in my overflow right now. Your cup is running over.
And you're in mine.
Your cup runneth over.
You can overflow right out that door. You in my overflow. Your overflow is in my overflow.
Oh, and my friend Dante said it's from me. You know, he driving around town in a Tesla. He over there in the So Much to Say podcast pen pal group. I just told you the T on Kirk Franklin. She talking about what's the T on Kirk Franklin. They said, what's your Cash App, Carlton? CC, you don't send him nothing until you send something to me. No, I'm just
$. He knows how to type it in here. Y'all hurting his feelings.
No. Is there an S on there?
That's right.
You paying for lunch the next time we go out.
I pay for it Sunday. But it doesn't matter. That's because I love you.
Oh my God. They said Carlton's such a sweetheart. Tanny Joy says she's sending something. Her name is Shatani Shuto. Old girl says she's in oh, thank you, Jeffrey Heyman. That's the one that's riding around in a Tesla. Amber says she's over in Facebook jail. She must have been talking about something nasty. Yeah, church folk cuss. So, I mean, I think Carlton. I think Kirk Franklin's son thought that exposing that recording was going to make people turn against him and be like, oh, he's supposed to be Christian. What is he doing talking like that? But, you know, I just think that, I mean, cussing ain't the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? Cussing, and like I said, most of them cuss anyway, them people in the church. They talking about what's Copper's Cash App? Craig the writer. I'm sorry, the writer. They cuss and hunch over at the church. Carlton had a boyfriend that worked at the church.
I did. And
I'm just saying, like the gays are in the church. I don't know why the church be trying to act like the gays aren't over there,
They know who they are.
directing the choirs and stuff, in the choir, ushering, building the sets and stuff for the Christmas programs and stuff.
Mm, mm, mm.
Building all of the sets and
Deacons.
the deacons, the pastors, Eddie Long.
I'm not saying that.
Well, Eddie gone. I ain't gonna call nobody that's still alive. But
Thank you, Jeffrey
but
Heyman.
but it's
Thank
plenty.
you, Montra Haddon.
It's
Thank you, Lawana Ackland. Thank you, Shantae Chateau. Thank you, Barbara Hyman.
Are you done thanking your people?
I mean, they're your people
So in other words, what you're saying, you're living in the overflow.
who are shining a little love on me,
So that's the overflow.
and I'm grateful.
So that's the overflow. Oh, now see, I didn't say that. But we fall down and we must get up.
Thank you, Robert Cableton. Thank you, Say It on the Glass.
You know what?
Is that a business? Are you going to send something?
Say it on the glass? Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Say it on a glass.
Yeah. Is that going to be an honest hour submittal?
That should be an submittal or submission.
What I said.
Submittal. Oh my God.
Y'all know what I'm working all day.
C8701 said, I believe Donnie over Kirk. Well, listen.
Thank you, Samantha. Oh my God.
Oh, Renee said, how do I Zelle? Hey, Renee. Hey, girl. Hey. Renee, right here. This is how
Carlton.
This is how you Zelle right here, Renee. Book.
Are you
the
Zelling
writer.
Craig or Carlton?
She's Zelling me. Book the writer at gmail.com. Oh yeah. So did you guys see Madison on Tamron Hall today? I didn't see it yet, but I got some messages from people saying that they saw me on Tamron Hall. I guess they used one of the clips from the show, but I haven't seen it. But it's up here on YouTube now. Madison posted on her YouTube channel. So she said it's for copper, girl.
What's for
the Zelle, girl? We black people over here. This is not for copper.
Copper has expensive.
She
Dog
thinks
food,
she thinks she's sending to a white household.
Groomer.
She
got
think,
a groomer.
You know
Coming
how white folks be leaving.
Y'all saw how he looked a little scruffy. He needs to go to the groomer. So
you see how they be.
He heard his name.
Go on away from here.
You saying thank you?
This is not a white household. We do not earmark money for dogs. Oh yeah, Kirk Franklin is gonna be on. She said she got cats. Oh my God. Kirk Franklin is gonna be on Tamron Hall tomorrow. There's nothing wrong with cats, Renee. I'm just saying it because I don't really like cats. Oh yeah, I meant to have an edible when I first came upstairs. Yeah, I don't miss the Zelle, the information about Zelles or those things. Yeah, I gotta watch the thing. My mom, she watched Madison on. Marie said his grooming bill is no joke. I got 2 dogs. I know. Why are you looking at my Cash App?
So I can see what.
Ain't nothing in here for you.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing in there for you. Cats are sneaky. I don't mind pet. What is he doing with your floss pick over there? You see you chewing on it?
Hey, get off of that.
He's something else. I do like dogs. I like dogs over cats. I can tell you that.
I'm the same. Kittens are cute. I like kittens,
but you were saying last week.
Hey, no.
You were saying last week you don't like how they can just. You don't have any control over where they're gonna go.
Right.
You come home, they on top of your countertop. Where are you? Oh, look at he didn't fell. He caught himself, but he fell. Where were you trying to go? But yeah, you come home, your cat be on top of the countertop. They sitting on top of your refrigerator looking at you like, hey girl, hey. Like I don't like that. And then they don't listen.
What?
Look, Miss Kitty. She probably got 15 cats in her house. She's talking about cats
Unless
all
you're talking about a different kitty.
right. She talking about it. You talking about cats or you talking about Kitty?
The kitty.
So look, my mom is coming down here in a couple weeks, and so she's gonna get to meet Carlton for the first time, and his mom and Nan. I'm definitely gonna put that on the Patreon. Okay. I can't guarantee it's gonna be on the live. I can't guarantee that.
You just want me to send myself to cut my cut?
No, give me my phone. He's trying to send the cash app to himself. I've been and called the bank and be like, I didn't authorize that.
So petty.
I didn't authorize that. But
Charlotte Webster and Jamal Owens.
That's my girl Charlotte. She's out in Omaha, Nebraska. Isn't she in Omaha? She's in Nebraska. Charlotte is in Nebraska. She's probably the only Black woman out there.
I just found out random facts speaking out there.
Thank you, L. Ackland. She sent me something too.
Arizona does not do daylight saving time.
They did? They don't?
Nope.
I didn't know that.
Did you guys know that?
I know other countries don't do it just because of where they are in the world, but I didn't know. I thought everybody in the States
do not
did.
Acknowledge daylight saving time.
The state of Arizona. Wow. I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to get all of them on a live because when we're all together, we're probably going to be out. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll be easy for me to capture them in the car because I can just connect the camera in the car.
Take your mom into the Ferris wheel.
What Ferris wheel?
Centennial Park.
My mother ain't getting on no damn Ferris wheel. She ain't no Ferris wheel kind of girl. But but they already asking me, well, what are we doing? My friend Kim wants me to make salmon croquettes because let me tell you, I make a dangerous salmon croquette.
Well, I've never tasted.
That's because I don't make them anymore. Because I have to put egg.
One for Kim.
Because I have to put eggs in them. But then she said to me today, I could use the egg substitute. They said Hawaii doesn't do it either. And NAFTA said we don't do it here in South America. I knew certain countries didn't do it. But I guess I will use the egg substitute, like the liquid one.
I did text you the other day, the Just Eggs brand.
That's what I'm talking about.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I will use. That's what I was thinking I would use for
now I don't know what the ingredients are. They say it's plant-based, so like everything.
It is plant-based, but I want to say that it's soy. Let me look though. Just egg. Let's see what's in here. Let's see what the contents are. They don't have the back of the container? Oh, here it is. Let me see what the back of this container says. Water, protein isolate, canola oil. Okay, it says soy. There's some soy in it. Yeah, so that's really about all.
Someone said it's mung bean.
Mung bean. Oh yeah, I see that. That's after water. I see that. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So somebody said use just egg. Okay, so yes, I'm gonna use that to make the salmon croquette. Do we have any seats available in the uncultured section? She said, "What are salmon croquettes?" do we have any seats in the uncultured section? Anyway, salmon croquettes are like crab cakes, but you use salmon. She must not get out to the restaurants much. But no, I'm just kidding. Hey, Shay. But yeah, so she wanted me to make some salmon croquettes because when she used to come down here to visit, I used to always have to make salmon croquettes for her. My salmon croquettes are the bomb.
I mean, it's been almost a year. I haven't had them, so I wouldn't know.
I just told you I don't make them because I used to use egg. But
I know about just egg.
I did, but I never really thought to use that. It never even crossed my mind.
It wasn't worth thinking that hard for.
Says the person who still hasn't done my flyer for my live Patreon on Friday. Those of you that are not.
Just asked me today.
Excuse me, I sent it to you weeks ago and I asked you to send it. I got to ask you every week. Did I not send you all of the pictures from the photo shoot and said, hey, can you set up a flyer for me so I can do a live Patreon? So this coming Friday, I will be live on my Patreon. Every Friday, I do a live.
Do the best I can.
He loves to go back to that 12-hour work day he has when he doesn't do something that I ask him to do, right? But let him need something from me. Let him need something from me. Babe, did you first of all, I don't need these many reminders.
I don't remind you like that. Stop it. Stop it. Fix your face.
You gonna sit here and lie to the people right here?
I'm not lying. I'm looking at these comments.
Anyway, so I went live this past Friday on my Patreon at 7:00 because we went out to dinner. We went to meet his friend Lindsay. So he had worked a long day or a long week. So he's like, I want to do something when I get off. So that's why I did the live at 7. But I'm planning to do the live this Friday at 9:00. But either way, I'll give you a heads up. I'll put a notice out if I do it earlier than 9. But typically it's going to be at 9:00. And it's a Q&A. So for those of you that watched the T.S. Madison Experience on Thursday, we'll discuss it on Friday on Patreon. And so I dropped the link in the comments so that you can come in, you can come on the screen, and you can ask me whatever you want to know about the episode or any behind the scenes stuff. But then I also tell you like my opinion about the show, what I thought about it, all of that good stuff. She said no egg and salmon croquettes. Now I don't know how you keep your salmon croquette together, but I use a little egg in mine. But I'm not going to use egg anymore because I don't use egg. I'm going to use this just egg. I'm going to try it with that.
Speaking of substitute, I wonder if anyone out there knows a really good vegan cheese that melts. We were just talking about that earlier. We can't find one.
Oh, Sophia, what you trying to say? She said maybe Carlton will read my messages. What you been trying to tell me? What Sophia been saying? Does anybody know a vegan?
Someone asked if we're the same age. Yes, we are.
Someone asked what?
If we're the same age. No, if Craig is older. No, we're the same age.
Oh. London said yes, just egg. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna try it with my salmon croquettes. We've tried Daya, but it doesn't really melt that great, right? What's that cheese they use over there? Slutty vegan. Tamaria, what are you asking me? They act like they're the only ones in here sending messages. Do you see how fast these messages are moving through here? It's Facebook, it's Instagram. I mean, not Instagram, Facebook and YouTube. Carlton is a Gemini. And see, here's the thing. You guys may use flour or cornmeal in yours. I don't use that. That's part of my secret too. I may put my recipe over in the Patreon. She talking about keep up. Quiet down. Where is Sophia Rodriguez? She was trying to ask me something, but I don't see her comments anymore. They be moving fast, y'all. Do you see anything from Sophia? Yeah, Sophia, I don't see you. And Tamoria, he's not reading mine either. That's the last thing I saw from her. Yeah, Sophia, type the comment down there again. I don't see it. Hey, Kenyatta. Yeah, don't want to use no cornmeal or no croquette. That's nasty. Bianca said, check your cash app. Bianca, wait a minute. Let me see.
Yours or one?
She said Carlton. I guess you're going to have to send Bianca an invitation to the wedding. Let me see.
Thank you, Bianca.
Let me see. She's going to have to go on your list for the wedding for invitations. Candace said this is her first live. Keep coming back, niece. Keep coming back. Everybody give her a round of applause for being here. Vanessa Smith, thank you very much. And Candace. Bianca, I'm not inviting you. Carlton might put you on his list.
What Bianca?
I'm just playing. She sent you a cash app.
Oh.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. We're not getting married yet. Kenyatta talking about wedding? Question mark. Copper right here. Yes, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. Hey, Anna Jones over in St. Louis. I still don't see Sophia or Tamoria. Monica said, well, if it helps with the speed of the comments, you can always go exclusively live with us on YouTube. I usually do. I went live with YouTube, I think yesterday, was it? Alicia talking about how much are the invitations. Shut up, Alicia.
The cover charge for the wedding.
Right. That would be tacky, charging people to come into the wedding. My girl Renee said, check your Zelle. Oh, here it is. Is that you, Rochelle Randolph? Renee, are you Rochelle Randolph? Thank you, Rochelle Randolph. Tamoria said, I've commented several times. Well, niece, I don't see it. And I don't see Sophia anymore. Rodriguez. Ann Jones is over in St. Louis. I've never been to St. Louis. Look at Marie telling me, you better not. We will definitely have some footage over on. Oh, Renee, yours hasn't come through yet then. Sometimes it takes a second. Oh, here it is. Thank you, Renee. Renee, she must have got her stimulus. Bianca just sent me a cash app because she said I'm spoiled. Renee must have got her stimulus. Come on, Baltimore, Lay Mike. Oh, here's Sophia. She says, Patreon. I also sent you a message on your website. You just gave me a thumbs up. What was it about? I don't remember. Oh, and I want to say Sir Terrence is in here. Sir Terrence, I think you're still in here. We definitely will be streaming some footage from the wedding on Patreon. Trust and believe.
It'll be by professional photographer, videographer.
Yes, indeed. And it will be uploaded to the Patreon. But I think Terrence might still be in here.
It actually might be on national TV. Just speak it into existence.
Now, when Madison said she wanted us to get married on the TV show, you said, we ain't getting married on no TV show. Now, all of a sudden, it might be on national TV. Terrence said, Terrence.
Under our own production.
Oh.
Not under T.S. Madison.
Oh. Sir Terrence, my girl Mecca. Who else sent Honest Hour? I said Ninth Silo. Who else sent stuff down there? You guys are showing, listen, y'all have showed out this Honest Hour. Your packaging is really nice. Sir Terrence, I sent you a message on Instagram. I don't know if you saw it. But I sent you a message because I just had to let you know that your packaging was really, really nice. I don't see it though. Oh, wait, no, that ain't it. I definitely sent you a message. Oh, here it is. Let me see. Oh yeah, he messaged it. He messaged back. So I said to Sir Terrence, I said, I just opened your box for the Honest Hour. I said, your shit is so dope. Like his packaging is so professional. Like I literally stopped in the middle and I said, Carlton, come look at this. Like his packaging was really, really nice. It's very thoughtful. It's very memorable. And it was just really nice. Oh, so he says, I'm literally smiling from ear to ear. You can see my gums. Thanks for creating the Honest Hour. I want to gift a queen shit, like queen shit, version of the hoodie on the live that night. I will be at a wedding, but I will definitely still be live in the comments from the BA section, from the Bachelor of Arts section. Okay, so he's gonna Sophia, email me please at bookthewriter@gmail.com because I don't know what message you're referring to. And I don't want you to think that I'm ignoring your comments in here because I'm not. But he said he wants to gift us a hoodie that night of the Honest Hour. So if you want to do something like that for your product or for your business, you definitely can do it. Or if you want to just set up like a promo code, I will tell you that it really does encourage people to go and buy your product. Like when you set up a discount code, like usually they'll set up a discount code like the Honest Hour or Craig the Writer or whatever you want to call it. But it usually incents people to go and buy the product. Like, and you just set it for a certain period of time. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to keep it permanent. Just set it for a certain few days. But his product is really nice. I mean, I'm not going to share it now, but I'll let you. I almost wore it tonight. I almost wore one tonight. Carlton, wait, you wearing something from somebody else tomorrow? Somebody, I think it's Mecca. Mecca, he's wearing one of your things tomorrow to work. Yes. Oh, and this coming Saturday, thank you, One Esther. This coming Saturday at 10:30 a.m., I'm going to be live on YouTube with Lonnie B. We're going to do an interview on his Instagram, on his YouTube. I'll probably download it and upload it to my YouTube channel as well, just in case you guys miss it. But I will be talking to him live this Saturday at 10:30 a.m. So if you're around, we would love to see you in the comments.
3 spas in Atlanta, 8 killings. Mm-hmm.
Really? Wait a minute, did you somebody
at 3 Metro Atlanta spas?
I saw an article today where they were saying that folk got killed, but it was some black people. I think it was like 8 black people or something. They got killed over the stimulus check. A family, they got into it about a stimulus check. Did you see that? I saw it somewhere, and then Kim sent it to me also. I don't know if she texted to me. Oh yeah, she sent me that article too. Look, earlier.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. Now here it is. Stimulus check argument sparked Indiana quadruple murder. It was 4. Yes, thank you, Tamelia. 4 people got killed. Now listen, come on now, don't be carrying on like this, y'all, over no stimulus check. Nobody's life is worth.
So is this a hate crime?
A hate crime?
Because I heard they're Asian spas.
Oh, you talking about the other story?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me see. What's the story? 8 killed in 3 shootings at Atlanta area massage parlor / spa. They said that shootings were not linked. I don't know. But at any rate, listen, thank you guys for being here tonight. I appreciate you guys for being here. Last week I took a little hiatus, just simply because I was doing a lot of Patreon stuff and then just working on some stuff. We have some stuff coming forward. Derek J and I are putting together a sizzle reel for Gay Like Me Conversations. That's Sunday as well. That's this coming Sunday. Excuse me, on the Gay Like Me YouTube channel. So if you're not subscribed over there, type in Gay Like Me Conversations on YouTube. At 9:00 this Sunday, he and I are going to be discussing domestic violence in LGBTQ relationships. So if you want to participate in that conversation, please email us. Here is the address. It's scrolling at the bottom right now. Tracy McDonald, my Cash App is right here, the writer. It's the writer. But the YouTube channel, the email address is right here. If you want to participate in that conversation, it's glmconvo@gmail.com. If you were the abuser or if you were the abused, we want to hear from you. We're still taking submissions. We already got people that have already emailed in, but we're still taking other submissions. So that's this coming Sunday. So Derek and I are working on a sizzle reel because we want to take Gay Like Me Conversations beyond YouTube. I believe that it's good enough to be on some sort of a streaming service or television, whether it's Netflix or Showtime. So we're putting together a sizzle reel so we can pitch it to some networks, right? So that's why I was kind of out of missing in action last week as well. All right. Trissa said Carlton is so freaking cute.
Thank
you. But at any rate, I think that's all. DT is good. Oh, Kenyatta. What you want me to send you? Hey, girl, hey. Can I get a massage tonight? See how you. So I bought this massage gun. It feels really, really good. And you just massage your back and your muscles and all of that stuff. And when I tell you, it is so nice. So can I get a massage?
Sure, anything for you.
I love when you say that. It doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to be a long massage. So are we gonna watch a little bit of The Equalizer tonight?
I'm not quite.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let me go situate my situation.
You have to be up at 5:30 for the gym.
Who?
Me.
Oh, I thought you said we.
I know not to expect that from you.
Well, that's because I'll be going to the gym. It's like he wanted me to go to the gym with him today at 6 in the morning. What time did you get over there?
3 in the morning, the Pancake House. What y'all know about that?
But the thing is, I had already had an appointment today with my trainer for 11 o'clock. Look at Timoria. She said, I enjoyed the live even though I was ignored. Somebody pass her a tissue, please, with these tissue paper feelings.
Mm-hmm.
The 4 books that I'm going to gift on behalf of Kim, I'm going to take the first 4 people that emailed me over here at craigthewriterstewart.com. Remember, you cannot already have books that I've already gifted you. Stop being greedy. Yeah, I got to go situate my situation. That means I got to go shower and stuff. So listen, you guys have an amazing night. I'm going to go live again tomorrow.
Why'd you look at me?
Because I was going to say, I went to get my teeth cleaned the other day too. It's important to go and get your teeth cleaned. You know, they're expecting you to come every 6 months. I mean, typically you used to go every 6 months. They want me to come every 4 months. They said, well,
Really?
yeah, they said they do every 4 months now. I said, well, as long as my insurance is going to pay, because, you know, they only give you a certain amount per year, the insurance that they're going to cover. So I had to make sure that, you know, hit the like button, niece.
Yeah, I need to go make an appointment.
You want me to set that up for you tomorrow?
Sure. Well, I don't know when I have a free time. They have like 7 a.m. appointments though, too. I think that was prior to COVID.
Aren't they open on Saturdays?
I don't think so. It might be, but I don't think so.
I'll call Sydney tomorrow. Listen, you guys have an amazing night. Brush your teeth, floss your teeth, brush your tongue. Look, last night when we got into bed, I didn't say my prayer. I said my prayers, but I didn't get down on my knees. You know how I say I get down on my knees every night? He gonna lean over and say, you didn't say your prayers tonight. Do you remember saying that?
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'm gonna say it from the bed tonight.
Right.
Have an amazing night. Brush your teeth, floss your teeth, brush your tongue. Bye, y'all.